So what is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's one I'm gonna do just a wee normal update, what I usually do. Well, I have a pair, well, that's the cockbird up there. They're paired up and they're nesting over there, so I'm really excited about that. As you can see, the mealy hen is sitting in that nest box. She's actually paired up to a checkered cockbird, and the checkered cockbird, I think, is that boy over there, or it might be that one there. Not 100% sure who's paired up to who, but I do know that that cockbird there with the green ring on his foot, right there, see, green ring, he's paired up to that, what would I call that? That there is a dark checkered pied. Yeah, he's paired up to a dark checkered pied. So they're gonna make these pieds. I don't care if they're gonna be blue bar pieds, you know. But that's the wee hen. She is a very, very small hen. And she's paired up to one of my biggest cockbirds. So they're gonna make a medium-sized bird, good for flying. And now this under here, I just can't believe this hen, to be honest with you guys. This hen, oh well, it's the cockbird who's sitting on the eggs, but they are sitting on 4 eggs, 4 of them, like 4 eggs, really? But anyway, I'm gonna check them in a couple of days. If, you know, I'm gonna check the ones that are fertile. The ones that are fertile, they're staying in the nest. The ones that are not fertile, they're just gonna be going in the bin or somewhere like. But those eggs are not the same age, so I'm gonna wait maybe a week. Well, maybe not a week, like maybe around 4 days. Now that should be good amount, and then I can see what's what under them. But anyway, we're gonna have a wee chat about how, well, the way I have my loft set up. Let's do that pretty quick. So the way I have my loft set up is I put these nesting boxes here. There's 2 bluebirds trying to nest here. To be honest, I don't really mind what colour I'm getting. I just need young birds ASAP, as soon as possible, because I've already organised a loft, but I won't be able to get it for another wee while. So the young birds that come out of those guys and all those guys, they're gonna stay in here. And as soon as I get that loft set up, they're just gonna get moved straight out there, and I'm gonna start training them really quickly. So that there's the hen. That's the hen there that usually sits on those eggs, but that's her cockbird sitting on the eggs now. But anyway, so the last video I done a shout out to my friend Manchester Pigeon Lofts. If you're interested in high flyers and stuff like that, he has a good amount of high flyers over on this channel, so make sure to check him out, as I said in the last video. And there was someone else looking a shout out. Was it Jane Paradise? Jane Paradise was looking a shout out as well, so here you go. And it was only Jane, and it was only Jane who was looking shout out. So if you want to get shout out in the next video, make sure to leave it down in the comments, and then I'll do a shout out on that then. But I would like to thank everybody for getting me to hit 100 subscribers. Like, I mean, that's just so good. I never thought that I'm gonna hit 100. I always thought that I'm gonna hit 100 by September. And what I mean by September is, you know, not last September, but the next September. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for doing that to me. It actually means a lot, because this way you guys are actually showing me that you guys enjoy the videos. And I'm gonna start racing my birds, but there's not gonna be any flying videos for maybe a month. So that's the problem, that there won't be any until a month. But make sure to stay tuned, because as soon as these young birds get to an age that I can start flying them, oh, don't worry, there's gonna be around 30 birds that I'm gonna start racing. But anyway, just to let the guys know about the fancy pigeons. So, West of England tumbler cockbird, West of England tumbler hen, they're gonna be going. Someone was meant to come yesterday, but he said he can't come. And then 2 show racers are going. Well, last video, was it the 5-star pigeon loft or something like that? I'm not too sure. I'm really sorry if I mixed you up. But someone said to pair that cockbird up to my best hen. The only problem is he's a show racer and he's not a proper racing pigeon. And if I cross him over to a racing pigeon, the birds are going to be too fat. And you can see the way he's sitting. He has his back, like he has his tail all the way down there, and he's basically dragging his tail. That's what show racers do. But if you guys want to see some more show racers on this channel, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do it, but I'll have to see because I might end up getting maybe a couple of American show racers, but that's only gonna be in the future, not like anytime soon, because I'm focusing on getting young birds off all these old birds and starting flying them. I can't wait to get young ones off that dark check hen, and that's the cockbird who I want to pair it up to. Not that one, sorry, that one. I want to pair those 2 dark checks together to make me young dark checks. And then, because you can see, he's interested in everyone else but not her. Let me know if that's a hen. It's been acting funny. To be honest, if it's a hen, I'll probably end up getting a cockbird off someone. Okay, these pigeons. Oh, let's go, come on. Pair up for once, like. I want that cockbird there to purr. I need someone to purr up to that hen. That hen needs to be purred up to someone. I don't care who she purrs up to, but she needs to purr up to someone, because I want to get young birds off that bird, because that's one of my best racing pigeons in this loft. She doesn't have a ring on her, like a year ring. She has a wee plastic one. She doesn't have a year ring. So I have no clue how old that bird is. But I'll see what these eggs, if they're... Well, like, I mean, if she laid eggs and then a cockbird fertilized them. Not fertilize them, what am I going... I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, I need someone to purr up to that hen as soon as possible. Come on, dark check, purr up. I want to see some birds of them too. And the cockbird's an older bird too. That's the cockbird who owns that nest. He's paired up to the blue bar hen, to that wee one there. off. Let's go. Come on. He's one of my favourite birds in the loft, to be honest. That one there, that cogwort. To be honest, I don't know why, but blackbirds and brown birds, well, red birds, are my favourites. Like, no joke. Some bluebirds, like that type of a bluebird, like the T, not a T, but that would be a light check. I like those guys, and then out of the bluebirds, I like the ones with the white flights, but that's really it. What's up, big boy? Oh, here's my favourite coming here. Look at that yellow cogwort showing off. He's trying to purr up to anyone, to be honest, at this moment of time. That hen there, I said it wrong. That hen is my smallest hen. So she is. She is legit the smallest. She's actually the same size as a roller. Like, you know those smaller rollers? Yeah, exact same size. My figuritas are nearly the exact same tall as her. But you know, figuritas are shorter in length. She's longer. So, yeah. But some of my racers will be going. There's 6 of them supposed to be going next week. Some day in the week. They're supposed to be going. So the young one there, and then the old cogwort. There's gonna be 6 of them going. I'm selling them for £60. I need the money. Or do you know what? I might sell them for 80, and then he thinks he's getting them for really cheap. But anyway, that there one, that their older cogwort, he's gonna be going. Hopefully the guy takes it, because that one's already paired up to that one with the blue ring. So he might be like, alright, if they're paired up, you know, I'll take them, no bother. But the young one's going. The young hen's going, because I don't need her. Most of the cogworts want to pair up to this hen, to my favourite hen. And the reason, if he pairs up to her, I don't care. I just need someone to pair up. She's a 2020 hen, so she is still young. But anyway, as you can see, this is my loft setup. I'll show you guys where the new loft is gonna go, because and the figurita pigeons, before I forget, because someone did comment, show us the barless figurita baby. I'll show you guys, but to be honest, I'm really sorry, but it's gonna be going, and the reason is I need the space for other types of birds. Well, there it is there, but it's not completely a barless. Come you here, you wee baby. Look, you can see the bars. She's not completely a barless. Or he, I have no clue what it is. Oi, come on you over here. People need to see you. Right, well, that's her there. Alright. And look at that. There's a hen sitting on eggs. I don't know if I'm gonna sell these guys. I might just keep them, to be honest with you guys. I might end up keeping all of them, but I'm gonna have to give this a big clean. I was supposed to clean it out yesterday, but I went down to my friend's loft and cleaned that out, and he paid me to do it, so that's why I've been cleaning his loft out and all. But I'm missing a hen. Don't say that she... Wait, I'm missing a hen and a cogwort. What's going on? Oh, they're in that corner, probably looking to nest. Aye, well, this loft needs a good wee clean out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to speak with my mum and see if I can keep birds in this. Why not? Like, I mean, if you guys like these guys. But to be honest, I could get other birds, like, you know, I can get other birds. I can get maybe 2 pairs of West of England if you want me to get that and put them in here. But to be honest, the only reason I'm selling that West of England pair, do you know why? Because the guy tricked me. And I'm actually good friends with him, and he still tricked me. And do you know what he done? The problem is with that cockbird. Where is he? He's way in. Of course you have to be way in. That cockbird, he can't breed anyone. He paired up to that hen. She actually laid eggs the other night because she paired up to one of the racer cockbirds and she laid eggs. But every time she was paired up to that cockbird, she never laid eggs, which means there's something wrong with him. You know, you never know, he might not have any balls or I don't know what's up with him, like. And that's why I need him going. I'm not going to be keeping a bird that can't do his job right. You know, these racers, if they're going to be paired up and not, and the eggs are not going to be fertile, they're going to be going. I don't need them. You know, I'm after birds that will actually breed. Like some of these younger birds, I know of. Those 2 yellows, they're never going to be paired up together. Well, they might once, like, but I'm not looking yellows. You never know. I might pair that yellow pied cockbird up to a blue bar, and it's gonna make me yellow pieds. You never know that. But anyway, so here's this loft here. You can see that there's the loft. That's the kit box over there, and the racing pigeon loft is gonna be coming over here. So see that? I can't see the screen. Oh. See that log? Well, whatever that is over there. The loft is going to be coming over here. The doors are going to be facing this way, and there's a big window on it that I'm going to put the trap system on. And then the loft is actually the exact same size as this loft, and I can race around. I'm going to start with 30, and then whatever stays with me and all will be racing, you know. But the problem is, you know, racing these birds, the only problem I have is well, I'm definitely gonna lose some because of the peregrines, the hawks, and all that stuff that kills pigeons. So to be honest, I need a breeding stock. That's what I said to my mum, because my mum was all like, well, do you know what? Breed off these, keep the young ones, and raise them out of this loft. Yes, that's okay with me, you know. But then where am I gonna put maybe 10 breeders? I'm only gonna keep 5 pairs of these guys. So I'm gonna be doing a video of me picking through these birds and you know, selling them. Like, I'm only really looking, wait there, aye, I'm only really looking 10 pairs, but the 10 pairs will be probably mostly the coloured ones, you know. I'll probably end up keeping the pieds, and then a couple of blue bars, and then blue checks, and then I'll probably keep my dark checks for sure. All the dark checkers will be staying. The 2 yellows, I might keep them, to be honest, but that's why I need that kit box going. Well, my mum said I can keep that kit box, but she doesn't want too many sheds around the garden full of pigeons, because we already have this massive one that has a whole load of rabbits in it. Like, Now this, if you want to see the pigeons, I would probably skip a wee bit more. I'm just gonna go around and show you the rabbits. So this mummy is, well, this wee one here. No, what am I going on about? This rabbit is the mummy of this one, but we're gonna keep this one back as a breeder. And don't worry to all those people who are like, oh my god, this wee cage is so small. It's only in here temporarily, and this cage gets cleaned out every 3 days, but these ones only get cleaned out every week. And here she is. She is such a gorgeous wee rabbit, and that's why we're keeping it back. But I have a lady coming to take 5 rabbits off me. She's taking the mummy over there, and then 2 wee young ones that have like a wee mark on their ear, and then 1 wee one from here. No, she's taking, what, that's 4, and then 1 here, because she really wanted some more rabbits. She's been looking some more rabbits for 6 months or so. She gave us a wee call, and then she wanted us to keep her a rabbit bag, but we were like, well, you would need to come and get the rabbits, you know, as soon as possible. And she said, you know what, well, she just sent me a deposit. I'm keeping the rabbits for her. As you can see, that wee one has a wee mark on its ear. Yeah. And to all the people, why did you mark the ear? Mate, it's only this stuff here. I don't even know what you call that, because there's the wee things that go on your nails if you're a girl or a boy. I'm not going to be judging anyone, but that's the wee thing that we put on their ears, just so we know what ones are already sold. But the lady said she can just wash that off whenever, so. But anyway, they're going to be ready in 2 weeks time to go in 2 weeks. They're going to be going on the 26th, but I'm going to put the wee ones up for sale that I still have, and then yeah, that's really it. Yeah, so let's head back over to the pigeons. I was just wondering from you guys, because I know a lot of people out here that have their pigeons and stuff, but would it be a good idea for me to buy a plain bag of corn? And what I mean by corn is this yellow stuff, and mix it up with a bag of, what is this? Is it sunflower seeds? Mix it up with a bag of this, and mix it up with a bag of sunflower seeds and a bag of wheat or barley. Would that be a good mix, you know, for the birds? I'm after a high protein mix. I've been looking around where I get my what do you call it? Where I get my corn and stuff. Well, this racing pigeon mix. But like, I mean, the food that I've been giving them, what I'll probably do, I actually have a whole load of money. I'm not bragging or anything, but I have a whole load of money at this moment of time, so I might go and buy a bag of Breed and Wean Supreme, and I might order a bag of, I might order a bag of sunflower seeds and put a wee bit of extra sunflower seeds in there. Yeah, I might end up doing that. Some of these birds are paired up, and some of them are going up for sale, so I sort of feel bad for selling some of my racing pigeons, but at this moment of time I need a bit of money to buy that shed, and then I need money for the clock system. The clock system isn't that dear. It's only around, it's only around 50 or 60 pounds for the clock system, but it's that their old stuff where you where the pigeon comes in, and you have to catch the pigeon quick and then take the rubber ring off its foot and then put it in the clock and then twist it. That's the only one I'm gonna be able to afford, because all the other ones are really dear. But with this racing pigeon loft, what I mean by all this here is the loft is gonna go over here, and the reason for that is because it's gonna be facing the street. So when the birds are coming in, well, I'll stand here where the loft would be. So the loft's gonna be over here. It's gonna be facing that way, and then the birds can come in, because the birds are gonna be coming in from that direction. So they're gonna have to do a wee loop and come into the loft. But if I was thinking about putting the loft over here, and then having the, what you call it, well, the door would be here then. If I put it over here, the door would be here, and then the window would be over there. But then they have to do a much bigger loop, you know. I want to put this loft somewhere where it would be easy for the birds to spot. You know, that shed will be covering a wee bit of it, but the landing board is gonna get painted a nice bright color, like a blue or like probably like a bright green. And the rest of the loft will be, well, the inside of the lofts. This one too. I'm just gonna paint the inside of my lofts pure white. Everything's just gonna go pure white. I don't care. But the white would look so good in this loft. Like, I mean, when I'm saying I'm gonna paint everything white, like, I mean everything, like all the wood that's in here. The nesting boxes will not be white, for other people who are like, oh yeah, so then you're gonna paint the nesting boxes. I'm not gonna paint the nesting boxes. Well, to be honest, I might. Well, I need to know this, guys. There's a guy selling like really cheap plywood. Well, the plywood is actually in really good condition. There's nothing wrong with it, but he's just selling it really cheap because he bought too much of it. And would it be a good idea to buy? Well, would it be a good idea for me to buy, you know, 2 or 3 sheets and just take this out and build a full-on new nesting box, or should I just leave everything the way it is, and then as soon as I don't need that many pigeons to breed, I can just take the eggs away and then build a good nesting setup for them? That's one thing. Well, here's these 2 cockroaches chasing that one hen. Aye, because she's purred up to that one. He's looking to take her away. But anyway, I've done the shout outs. So if you want to get shout out, and I don't even know, well, what day is it? It's Sunday today. There's not gonna be video tomorrow. There's no video tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll do a video on a Wednesday, but I'm gonna take a wee bit of a break, and then I'll do a video on a Wednesday, and then I'll do a video on Wednesday because school's starting back, so that's why, you know, yeah, I'm just starting to think. I'm just wondering, you guys, see if I sell some of my blue bars. Do you guys want to see more pieds on this channel? Like, what I mean by pieds is like blue bar pieds, and then you have your dark check pieds, mealies. Like, would you want me to have more red checkers, mealies, pieds, What other? I probably won't get any more yellows, but I'm after some more birds like her, because she is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. That there checkered pied with those white flights. Oh, that there was always a dream of mine to get a bird like that. And I actually needed to wait. I needed to wait 6 months. Like, I mean, 6 months to get a bird like that. Because all the time when I asked for that bird, everyone was all like, "Oh, they're breeding. I can sell you one for £100." You know, all this blah 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 stuff. Before I actually leave you guys, before I go, some people ask, "Do you live in the UK?" I live in Northern Ireland, and I can ship to the UK, but that's, you need to organize the carrier and all that stuff yourself. You can just send me a wee comment. I'll probably, if you want, I can put my Facebook down below. I'll just probably write it in the comments. Probably write my Facebook down in the comments. If you want to get birds off me, make sure to leave it down in the comments that you want birds. I'll probably put my name in to that comment. I'll probably attach my name to that comment. You can look me up on Facebook, and then, well, oh, let's go. Come on. He's trying so hard. Come on. Just put her up for once. I can see that he's trying. He likes her. But she's not really interested. That's the problem. Jeez. So, anyway, you're not doing anything. But as I said, if you are interested in birds, before you are interested in birds, I'm just going to let you guys know, I can sell blue bars and blue checks, but none of my yellows or my pieds will be going. They're just for staying. Dark checkered pair are for staying. To be honest, I might end up selling that cockbird with one of the dark check hens. I think that's you, but you don't have a ring, so you're no good. I don't know. I might sell that bird. I might sell those two, the two dark checks, if they don't purr up. If they purr up and start making a nest, they're for staying with me. But I'll let you guys know probably in about a week's time or so, if I'm going to be selling them or not. But anyway, as I said, none of these, like the reds, I only have that one red. So that's the problem I'm having. I need more reds. I'm after a good team of flowers, but I don't want all my flowers just to be blue bars and blue checks. I want some nice reds and stuff in there. You know, mealies. Every mealie I get off that pair will be probably staying back as a breeder, or I might train it to just fly around the house like. But my friend's selling some birds. He has a mealie and a red check. Well, two cockbirds. A mealie cockbird and a red check like that boy there, but not with white flights. I'm just wondering, should I get those off him so I can get some more nice coloured birds, or should I leave them? To be honest, at this moment, if he's looking for £15 each for them, I might say to him, I might try and get them for £20. Like, I don't want to spend like 30 quid on, just two cockbirds. If they were a pair, I would be like, alright, yeah, that's dead on with me. But, anyway. And he also has a blue bar pied. You know the blue bar pied I used to have? Yeah, and the dark check. Well, the red checkered cockbird I used to have. Yeah, basically it's all those birds. Well, the mealy, I didn't have the mealy, but like, should I get those 3 birds or should I not? I don't know, like. When I say to him, I'll give you 30 quid, like. But there's a hen, like, I'm just wondering, see this hen here? The way her head's like that. I was told that the reason for that, the reason why her head's like that, is because she turned out to be, a lot of people would call it retarded, but it's not. I wouldn't say she's retarded at all because she's a lovely, beautiful bird. Oh, it started snowing again. Great. But that wee bird, I was, well, not that one because that's a proper one, but that hen there, I was told that the reason why she turned out like that is because her mum and dad might have been related some way, and the 2 bad genes hit each other, and that's why her head's so small and like so weird. But my friend said if you breed that hen to maybe one of your like old big cockbirds, they might bring a good gene over and the young ones shouldn't turn out like her. But yeah, anyway, I think that one's gonna be it for today's one. It's just, look at how big of a nest they want to build. Like, right there, let me put all this over to the side. I put this nesting bowl down here for them because, well, that's their nest. Like, they're making such a big nest, and there's a wee nest getting built here. I don't know what's going on there. Someone's looking at building a nest there. That's a big nest down there, and they're bringing a few bits of straw over. But like, I mean, a different hen must have laid eggs into her nesting box. So, yeah. Well, anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching this long video. It's nearly going to be a 40-minute video. But thank you very much for watching it. And if you are new here, I'd like to thank you for actually clicking on the video and having a wee look at it. If you're old here, and what I mean by old, that you've been here since the start, I would like to thank you for actually sticking along with me. Like, the time when I had the fantail baby die, that was the most terrible time. And to be honest, with my channel, I'm going to show you guys what I go through. I'm not going to be going like, oh, not their wee baby, you know. I'm actually going to show you guys everything. I'm letting you guys know that those 2 are going. And the reason is because I'm going to focus more on my racing pigeons. The small figuritas are going. And see, I'm letting you guys know what's going on. And I need you guys to let me know what you guys want to see, because it would actually mean a lot if you guys can comment what type of video should I do. Yes, I did get a comment from the top 5-star pigeon loft or something like that. I'm not too sure. He did say to make a video of pairing your blue bar pied up with a hen, but the problem is he's already paired up to that hen over there, and they're show racers. They're no good for me to start racing, but I can try my best to make a video on trying to pair my 2 blacks together or something, you know. I was told by a lot of people to lock them up in a small cage for 3 or 4 days, and they should pair up in the end. Well, and now, well, that bird made a nest there, so I don't have any space there, but I can maybe I don't want to put the birds in here. I might need to bring them into the rabbit shed and put them in a cage and pair them up in there. I really want the two blacks. Well, I call them blacks because they're nearly pure blacks, like, to be honest. That's the cardboard over there. And that's the hen. Need those two to pair up. And yeah. You never know. In a couple of days there might be bloody 5 eggs. But anyway, as I said, that one's going to be it for today's one. Make sure to leave it down in the comments what you want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.